I'm starting with some light-ish leg extensions, and I did a whole warm-up at work before I got here. So I do just a bunch of different mobility moves. Really doesn't matter which specific ones you like to do, as long as you feel like nice and loose, nice and warmed up. And then I'll pick an exercise that I like to start with. I'll start light with higher reps, and I'll just go from there. And that's what I use kind of as my warm-up. So I don't know if any of that makes sense. Sorry for rambling, but this will be set number 1, keeping it light. So yeah, definitely not till failure. And if you notice with those reps, I'll extend, squeeze, pause for a second before I go back down slowly. So I'll run this back like 2 or 3 more times. Yeah, I took 2 days off this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, which I typically don't do. I like to rest one day, and not like a specific day, but if I take a rest day, I'll just do like one rest day. But I was feeling really sore Saturday. I didn't work out. And then yesterday, I was just feeling freaking lazy, bro. Like, I just wanted to chill, not really leave the house, other than like grocery shopping. But I feel like that did me good because my legs and my body just feel really strong today. Yeah, same thing for that one. 15 up, squeeze, slow on the way down, but just a tad heavier. So now that I'm feeling pretty warm, I'll take 1 or 2 more sets of these, as heavy as I can go, until failure. So failure, I'd like it to be heavy enough to where I'm failing at like 10 to 15 at most. If I'm doing more than 15, then for me, that was a sign that it was a little bit too light. All right, time to turn it up a little bit. Yeah, that was good. So I barely got 15 with a couple squeeze reps. I'll see if I want to do one more, or if I want to start warming my hamstrings up and then move over to a squat. So either one more or we'll move on. I'll move on. You're just watching. Yeah, I decided that one working set, because the first 2 sets I did were warm up, and then that third set was an actual working set, but I decided that one would be good. And if I go do squats and come back to it, that's okay. But I don't want to overdo it. I want to go heavy on the squats. And then these, kind of same thing, warm up my hamstrings and then do one really heavy set. And sorry, because this is not the most sexy exercise or sexy angle. And this position looks like I'm just getting freaking piped. Nice and light. Just warming it up. 2 more. All right, second set, just slightly heavier. And I realized my freaking microphone was turned down, so I've just been yapping for no reason. That was nice. One more. Well, it wasn't nice. That freaking hurt, but one more. Okay, one more set. The full stack goes to 200, and I got it at 185. The 200 I could definitely do, but I want to get a decent amount of reps before I hit some RDLs today and make that the focus of my hammies. This is still heavy though. That's good. Time for some heavy squats. Either front squats or pendulum today. We'll see what's open. Honestly, don't think there's ever been a time that I've done hack squats that I haven't been scared shitless. So I warmed up 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates. Gonna go for 12 to 15. Feet shoulder width, quad dominant, and the freaking most egregious music blasting in my ears. $12 on those, and I could have grinded out 3 more, but I'm gonna do 1 more heavy set like that and add a 25 on each side and try to go for 6 to 8, and then do a drop set of 3 plates and see if I can get like 1 to 3 more. But that was good. That was really good. What I do here is I count the lines to 7. That way my feet are in the same position. This is like the equivalent of getting prepared to get on a roller coaster, or like getting in an ice bath, or having a meeting with your freaking manager. but insert all the goofy motivational quotes and go fucking nuts. Go fucking nuts. Come on. One more. Yeah, drop set. What's up? Oh, you're good. I just started recording again. I can't hear you because I have the most outrageous music in my ears. I'm dying. That's horrible. 8 and 8. Yeah, so I'm gonna do 2 plates. I warmed up with just 1 plate, but I'm gonna do 2 plates of these RDLs for about 10 to 12. And you might be thinking, Kev, come on, man. You're built like a freaking military tank. You should be doing 4 plates. But I have some tightness in my glutes and my hamstrings, and I have a tendency to round my back with these if I go heavier than I could handle. Like I could go heavy, but my lower back starts to compensate, and I'm trying to get my hamstrings to do the majority of the work, not my freaking lower back. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what weight you do as long as you feel your muscles working and you're making some progress. That's another way to look at it so you don't feel bad about yourself. And I use these straps because, again, I want my hamstrings to do a majority of the work, not my upper body. And I elevate my heels on the plate so I get a little bit more hamstring activation. My lower back's starting to tighten up a little bit. Not in a bad way, just the muscles. And I think it's because of that super heavy hack squat. So I may opt to just do one more of these and then go finish out with a couple sets on the leg extension and the leg curl. Like I said at the beginning, I don't mind like going back to the movement because I did that. Like I went heavy, but I did it more for warm up, so I can make the hack squat and the RDL my main move, and then I go pump them out and really finish them out with those machine exercises. Alright, I totally failed because I didn't make sure my iPhone storage was up to par, so that second set was not recorded, and I was going to stop at just 2 sets and then go finish out with some more hamstring curls. But that's a sign, and I know it's a sign because I know I should keep working on these RDLs because they really work my hamstrings a lot. Like the hamstring curls work them too, but I've been neglecting these, and they work more than just my hamstrings. And like this is to work my hamstrings, but I want to be strong overall, especially in this hinge movement pattern. And if you know what that means, you know. If you know, you know, type of thing. So anyways, one more set. I gotta make it 3 sets here. Not because that's the magic number, but because that's what I want to do today. Hell yeah. Alright, here's my plan. I'm gonna do leg extensions until absolute failure. So that'll be like 10 to 12. That'll mean I'll do this and then do a little drop set. Just 1 set. And then I'll do 1 set of hamstring curls until failure, just to finish the legs out completely, and I'll get the heck out of here. And I'm listening to Everything I Do Is For You by Amira El Feki. I whispered that because I might get flamed if people hear that out loud. Crap. 11 and then a little drop set action. That's a completely different burn than the hack squat. It's hard to explain it, but this was like a lengthened period of time where it's just burning, and the other one is like burning because of the amount of weight that I'm physically pushing. And it's good to do both styles. And if you did one workout where it was just like all heavy pushing, or one of like high reps, like more pumpish, more long, brutal, that would be fine too. But I typically like to combine both. I'll go back and forth. That way I rest from one or the other. But one more hamstring curl, then I'm getting the heck out of here. All right, same thing. But I don't think I'll do a drop set for this one. I'll just go as many as I can do, and then I'll be done. And on this one, I'm listening to Two-Way Mirror by Loathe. Loathe is a perfect leg day partner. Okay, I'll go a little heavier. And yes, I know that last one wasn't a complete rep, but I went till failure. So yeah, what? Technically did the one working set, like I'll split it up between quads and hammies, and glutes get thrown in every once in a while, but for today it was mainly quad and hammy focus. So let's see. I did the leg extension for 2 warm-ups, so one technical working set, 2 heavy hack squats with a superset, and then 1 burnout leg extension. So let's just say that was like 4 or 5 working sets of quads, and then 1 warm-up hamstring curl and 2 working sets, so technically 2, and then 3 RDL, so that's 5, and then 1 here, so 5 and 6, so 4 to 5 quads, 6 of hamstring curl. And sorry if I lost you, but what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to do like 12 to 20 sets. You can condense it and go a little bit heavier and more, like I say, till failure, but more like pushing yourself to your limit rather than doing like a bunch of like 50 to 70% sets where you're here at the gym a lot longer. I'm trying to be in the gym like in and out. Like I'll warm up, make sure I don't hurt myself, but I'm going as hard as I can in as short amount of time as I can, so I can go home, eat, be with my dog, be with my family. But that was a really good leg day. So I'm just gonna go home, have a smoothie, walk my dog, have some dinner, pass out, then hit some chest tomorrow. So see you guys then.